Hi, my name is Gerhard Schwander and welcome to Selling Power TV. Today we have the pleasure of meeting with Dave Madsen. He's the CEO of Sandler. Welcome, Dave.
Thank you.
There's one thing that I remember from David Sandler, which is that nobody can enter your castle without your permission.
Yes.
Explain that technique.
That was an analogy that he used, and he said, listen, it's really hard as being a manager. You've got to hire, you've got to fire, you've got to have difficult conversations. In the world of selling, you can't control what the prospect is going to say, and your day is filled with rejection and a lot of negative self-talk. So what he was saying is you use the castle as your safe spot, your identity. So no matter what happens in the outside world, no one can affect your self-esteem, your self-concept without your permission. Don't let it happen. And I think that's true. If you really think about it, success lies between your ears, and you can talk yourself in or out of anything. I know that I play golf, and I'm a mediocre golfer, and I go to the water hole, and I look out there, and it's 240, and I say to myself, I can do it, but maybe not today. So what do, Gerhard? I say, don't hit the water, don't hit the water, as I walk back to get water balls. And I've automatically said to myself, I'm not going to get there, right? Mm-hmm. So that's the first thing. And so I think we have to control what goes on in the outside world not to affect us. The second thing is put a spacesuit on. And so when you are out there, let rejection bounce off you. Let people, take you for free consulting and let it bounce off you. And then the third concept is no afterburn or reach back, which means once you're in the castle and you review all the things that have happened to you, don't go back and second guess and feel bad for weeks. When people lose a deal, they're moping around. He's saying, hey, look forward, all right? So you can look back and learn, but look forward, and that's really where you need to focus in on. And that was the analogy of you're in your own castle and no one can enter without your permission.
It's a very interesting concept. The question I have is how do you eliminate that negative self-talk just by making a conscious decision not to talk about it? Or how does that work?
Well, I think you have to acknowledge that it's happening. And
right.
It can't control you.
Right.
And I think the other is that behavior controls attitude. And once you start behaving differently, then your mind will catch up to you. But I think you just have to say, look, I can control this. This is within my
right.
sphere of influence, and I'm not going to let anyone else control what I'm doing. And then once you take accountability and be responsible for that, mm-hmm. then all the ripple effect of being a victim or woe is
right.
me all disappears.
Right. So the castle is like your personal armor that protects you from the adversities that are everywhere.
They're everywhere,
okay.
Right.
So, final question, how do you keep positive, knowing that there's a lot of adversity?
Well, I don't know if you have to stay positive. I think what you have to say is realistic. You are going to lose 7 or 8 out of 10 times when you're in sales. Mm-hmm. I think you have to then turn it around to say, maybe I shouldn't be looking for yeses. Maybe I should be looking for nos. And Sandler always had go for no, because the faster you find a no, then the more you can spend time on qualified prospects, and or you always turn a negative into a positive by saying, well, I've got 3 no's, I'm almost to a yes, versus, oh, I got a no, oh, my day is ruined, and then it's completely different.
Thank you, Dave. For anybody who would like to get more information, go to sandler.com. You find great videos, a lot of information that can help improve your selling game.